Okay, this will be my review of the single-handed historical uh, sword from Honshu. Uh, I got a comparison kind of. I got a plastic practice sword that's the Honshu broadsword, and that'll give you kind of uh, a comparison. The handle on the single-handed is slightly smaller than the broadsword, but it's still a hand and a half. Now this thing is beefy. It comes with a leather. It's not wood. It's just a leather scabbard. It's got the metal on one end. This thing's a handful. It weighs in at 4 pounds 12 ounces, which is extremely heavy for a single hand sword. But there's a lot of metal on this. This is 1065. If I'm not mistaken, it's made by Windlass for Honshu in India. I know it's made in India. See if you can see that. 1065 high carbon steel, made in India. So it's a beefy little sword. It's 40 inches long. The blade itself, which comes down to a sharp point, which I love, is 31 inches. It's got the double fullers. I didn't see any waviness like a lot of times you will with cheaper swords. This thing comes in at about 220 bucks. So before, it's got a leather handle. Now this, the stitching I can definitely feel. So you might want to wear gloves when you use it. It's a kind of a oval type handle and the oval pommel, and it screws in, and it's got the flathead screw, which I really appreciate. It's got the upswing guard where it'll keep it out of your way. I think this is stainless steel, and then this is 1065. At the base, it's 3 inches, where the broadsword is about 2. So it's real wide and tapers down to a very thick point, where this is my Honshu broadsword over here, and it tapers down to a point, but the point is wider. This one is a little bit longer than the single-handed sword, but I mean, to handle this with one hand, it's plenty of room to handle with two hands. Well, I'm a pretty big guy, and with one hand, I mean, I can move it, but you would get worn out pretty quick. It's more of a hand and a half sword. It's 40 inches all the way, and 31-inch blade. I'll get it out and maybe do some cut testing later with it. But there you go. This is the blued one. This is the first blued sword I own, so I thought I'd see how it works out. I like it. Again, it's a weighty sword, but for 220 bucks or so, you can't really go wrong. There's a lot of metal on that. If you knew anything about metalworking, you could take this down quite a bit, and it would be really, if you could put some kind of a distal taper on it. I don't know how to do any of that. I'll probably just leave it alone. But if somebody had a good sander and knew how to use it, you could make this a really, really nice, fast sword. I saw on the internet, if you look these up, they'll come up a guy, and he goes out in the woods with it and swings it around, and you'll see the performance of it better there. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, and it's Christmas, so Merry Christmas to all those. It's Christmas 2021. Whoops. I don't know exactly when you're going to be seeing this, but anyway, that's my review on the Honshu single-hand historical sword. Oh yeah, it has the leather grip. I don't know if I mentioned that, but where the other Honshu I got's got that new modern type grip. This one is more historic. I don't know what model that would be. Maybe a oak shot C or something. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day.